Explore the biography of the famous person in minutes. George Washington. George Washington, born on February 22, 1732, in Westmoreland County, Virginia, is known as a founding father of the United States and the first president. He grew up in a moderately wealthy plantation family. After his father, Augustine Washington, died when George was just 11, he was raised by his half-brother, Lawrence. Lawrence had a significant influence on George, shaping his strong sense of duty in leadership. Early life and education. Washington had a limited formal education, mostly being taught at home. He learned practical subjects like math, geography, and reading. However, he gained much of his knowledge through hands-on experiences in farming and surveying. By his teenage years, he had become skilled in growing tobacco and managing land. Pre-revolutionary military career. In the early 1750s, Washington started his military career during the French and Indian War. He was appointed as an officer in the Virginia militia and later became a commander. His early military experiences included a mission to warn the French to leave British land, which led to conflict. Washington faced several battles, including a significant loss at Fort Necessity. Role in the American Revolution. By the mid-1770s, Washington became more involved in the fight against British rule. He was elected a delegate to the Continental Congress and was appointed Commander-in-Chief of the Continental Army in 1775. His leadership was crucial during the Revolutionary War, where he faced many challenges, such as a shortage of troops and supplies. Despite early defeats, Washington achieved key victories at Trenton and Princeton. He showed great leadership during the difficult winter at Valley Forge, where he kept the Army's spirits high despite harsh conditions. His partnership with France and the victory at Yorktown in 1781 ultimately secured American independence. Presidency. After the war, Washington retired to his home at Mount Vernon but was soon called back to public service. He led the Constitutional Convention in 1787, helping to shape the U.S. Constitution and create a stronger central government. Elected as the first president in 1789, Washington faced the task of establishing the new government. He set important examples, like forming a cabinet and appointing key advisors such as Alexander Hamilton as Secretary of the Treasury. He dealt with early challenges, including the Whiskey Rebellion, showing that the federal government would enforce its laws. Farewell and legacy. Throughout his presidency, Washington warned against the dangers of political parties and foreign alliances, believing they could harm national unity. In his farewell address in 1796, he urged Americans to focus on the country's interests and avoid divisive politics. Washington chose not to run for a third term, setting a precedent for future presidents. He returned to Mount Vernon, where he focused on farming until he died on December 14, 1799, at the age of 67. His death brought deep mourning across the nation, and he is remembered as a symbol of American values, integrity, and the fight for independence. Washington's legacy lives on in his military and political achievements, as well as in his commitment to democracy and civic duty. He remains a central figure in American history, admired for his leadership and dedication to the Republic.
Congratulations on finishing this section. To improve your English, it is crucial to persistently practice. Finally, we would be most grateful if you could kindly subscribe, like, and share our channel in order to remain well informed and up to date.